a group of people who gets the work done, who executes the project work. All the project team members and their buy-in. We know what is buy-in. Buy-in alignment, agreement to that scope of work. So in different meetings, the project manager or the project lead brings everyone from the team in a room, presents the WBS, and presents each of the elements. So each of the element, so each of the box on the WBS is an element, WBS element. So presents each of the WBS element, what is this purpose, what's the scope of work in there, who from the team is going to take the charge from that WBS. For instance, if one person is given this whole project management module, so he is interested in that module only, or in that WBS element only. For instance, and some other person is given the charge of coming up everything which is related to scope under the trainer. Right. So I being the trainer would be interested in that scope related videos and slides and tests and everything. I was also given a charge of some part of the WBS on this simulator, being a trainer. So I automatically, my eyes would stick to that part of WBS only, for the reason that I'm not, I'm now relating myself to that as the probably owner or the responsible person, whatever applies. Right? I probably would just be ignoring the remaining part of WBS, because I'm not really interested now in that. Being a team member, my part is this. I am responsible for this, if not accountable, and maybe I'm accountable for that as well. So this is how WBS is important, that whoever is in charge of which part of WBS, they are going to get to know about it, and they are going to show their consent, they are going to place their queries, they are going to understand everything with respect to scope that they already don't know. This is possible that some members of team, they have been involved in like on an ad hoc basis in certain sessions, they know some part of it, they don't know many aspects, or many aspects have been changed since the time they have joined the last session, as is the case with the requirements. So they need to have a final cut on what has been agreed and what has been excluded, and how it's going to work from this point onward, because this is scope. This is supposed to be done in the project. So teams buy-in, and you may come across this question in the mocks and in the test as well, that WBS may be helpful for visibility and for overall scope and for for knowing what is going to be done, and maybe team buy-in, and what is the ultimate purpose of WBS, and the answer to that would be teams buy-in or teams alignment to that. And you would wonder that why knowing the overall scope is not an answer. It's also an answer, but the best answer is teams buy. Then there is another reason why WBS is important, which is holistic approach. And there's another reason why WBS is important, is monitoring and controlling. So WBS, although it's a planning document, but it's very, very well suited for implementation, and it's very well suited for tracking, monitoring and tracking in the controlling phase of the project. How? Because, for instance, if I want to know that if this this module of design module was planned for instance 20 days for a respective deliverable set, what is the actualized data? If the actualized data says 25 days and 3 features added on top of what has been agreed upon, then you would have a visibility of what was planned versus what was done, and where was the changes, where were the team lacking, where they were overrunning, where they were way behind the schedule, or they were overrunning the budget. I mean, all of that visibility is there for monitoring and control. So monitoring and controlling via WBS is very, very common in projects. It's very useful. And please don't take it very literal in a manner that somebody is going to be there recording everything manually and coming up with the reports of plan versus actual. No, you have project management tools available for this, and the tool always needs the right data. If you feed it with the right data, then the visibility is going to be created by the tool itself via reports and via different charts and graphs. Right? So WBS gives you that visibility at whichever level you want. You want it at a control level, you want it at a project level, you want it at a task level, at a deliverable level, at a work package level. It would provide you that plan versus actual visibility via any element of the WBS very effectively.